how to get lucky in sales on this episode of Authentic Selling TV. She's so lucky, she's a star, but she cries. That is what we're going to try not to do, is everybody think you are so lucky, yet you are crying because you can't close some sales. So, you know this person, right? We see them online all the time. They always look like they are winning. It's like Lizzo, I'm winning, which I love. But also, we see these people at our corporate sales banquets. They're always the top sales rep. And it's like, man, what do they got that I ain't got? What do they know that I don't know? Is she, he, they just really lucky? Can you get lucky at selling? Well, the short answer to that is yes and no. I know, right? I cannot, in good conscience, do a video without acknowledging that, yeah, sometimes people just get lucky. I mean, Harrison Ford, what's the myth there, whether it's true or not? He's a carpenter on the Star Wars set, and then all of a sudden he's got Han Solo, the role of a lifetime. That's some luck. Matthew McConaughey's sitting in a bar chatting people up, being himself, and then next thing you know, they're like, we're filming a movie. Do you want to say, all right, and gotta love them redheads, man, or those redheads, man? I mean, yes, there is luck in life. And there is also being prepared in life. And the intersection of getting lucky is somewhere in between those two. So, how do you get lucky at sales? Well, number one, you got to show up. If you're not showing up, you're not going to get lucky. So, you're not going to lay in the bed or lie in the bed. Do you lay or lie? You're not going to be in the bed all day and just close a $100,000 sale. Like, no, doesn't happen that way. And unless somebody's selling for you. So, what can you do to turn up your luck? I mean, it's March. We're talking about leprechauns and green and getting lucky and rainbows and pots of gold. So how do you get lucky at selling? Well, it's true. Some people are naturally good at something, right? Hallianna, my daughter, yes, I'm her mother. She has some things that she's just naturally good at. I know a child who is a musical prodigy. He can sit down and play at the piano, and it's like, oh my goodness, he can compose right in front of you. Okay, he's gifted. He naturally got that gift and is lucky with the gift of music, right? That happens. But there are also some things that you can do to turn up your luck quotient or your luck factor. Number one is your energy. As much as I am not an expert on this topic, it is true that like attracts like. So having a positive attitude, understanding, yeah, I'm not in the best mindset today, so I'm probably not going to go live and pitch my stuff. Understanding that desperate energy attracts desperate energy for money probably is a good thing to know. So energetically, we want to be in a place of like attracts like. We want to be in a place of, yeah, I'm going to get lucky today. We want to be in a place of, I'm going to go live and it's going to touch one person and it's going to make a difference. We also want to think positively. Now, other than that, what can you do to get lucky, right? So great. We've got our energy. We've got, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. And that is, do your work. Show up. Learn the tools that people who are really good at selling use. Learn the tactical and the practical solutions to close more sales, to find more customers. That's what I teach here, right? So starts with energy, starts with mindset, drill down into how do I actually do this thing? And I'm going to encourage you to not just say, I need to do this thing, but how do I do this thing? What are the steps involved in doing this thing? After that, practice. You know, we were talking the other night, and I am such a better sales expert, sales consultant, sales whatever today than I was 12 years ago when I started. I have learned. I have worked with a lot of people. So practice. practice makes you better. When a great sales tool in Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone is he has you practice stuff in the mirror. That feels awful. It feels terrible. It feels cheesy, but it works. If you have not practiced your sales consult with someone, why not? I don't mean with a customer. I mean with someone who can give you feedback. You need to do that. It's going to make you better. So, energy, mindset, learn the tools, practice the tools. Get feedback on the things that you're practicing and help and course adjust. This is the way that I work with people one-on-one when we're making the sales plan for the year. We have a list of to-dos. We start with their goal, right? What's their goal for the year? What's their quota for the year? What are the things they want to accomplish? And then we make quarter plans. Here's how we're going to do this in Q1. Here's how we're going to do this in Q2. We're going to do this in Q3. And then there's a long list of to-dos that we have to accomplish each quarter to make sure that those goals happen. But it's not just like throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks, because you look at the data. The data drives you. The data says, ooh, we did that webinar and nobody showed up. We need to course adjust, not throw everything out. So practice and course adjust. One of the things I love to do with people is let them practice their webinar with me, because I hear things that you can't hear because I've been selling for so long. Literally, I can say, change the way you say this, or add this in, or set this up this way. And I have seen a webinar on one day result in no sales calls, a webinar on the next day after we changed just a few things or course corrected, get 10 sales calls. That's what I mean by course adjust. So you might want to course adjust with a professional, or you might want to course adjust with somebody in your industry. But these are the things that people that are really good, that seem lucky all the time, are doing. These are the things they're doing when nobody's watching. These are the things that they are doing behind closed doors that makes everything look easy, that makes everything look like they're always winning. And then the final thing is believe. You know, it's not enough to believe in yourself, although that's half the battle, but you've got to believe in the difference that your product or service makes. You've got to know that when somebody buys this stack of OSB board, it's going to make a difference. You know, it's going to protect their house from a hurricane. It's going to help build a new home that somebody lives in. Whatever the case may be. It's not rocket science, but there are tactical, practical things that you can do to get lucky. Again, start with your energy and your mindset. Number 2, learn the tools of the trade. If you want to close more sales, don't just get out there and ramble through a sales call. Learn, what do the pros do? How do I do this in a way that feels good? Practice those things. Get feedback on those things. Course correct those things. If you do just those 4, you're going to see an increase in sales. And then the final thing is believe. Believe in what you're doing. Believe that the plan or the strategy that you have is going to work. And if it doesn't, you're at least going to know where to go to course correct. One of the things that can feel really challenging in this industry is it can feel like I need to do all these things, but I don't know how to do all these things. I don't know how to have a sales call that converts. I don't know how to close a sales call. I don't know how to find my people. And our industry is full of experts saying, well, just go be of service or just post on social media. Well, have you tried that? What am I supposed to post? How many times a day do I post? Do I do reels? Do I do stories? Do I do lives? Do I do static posts? Do I do carousel posts? So, yeah, posting on social media is great, but what do you actually do? How do you actually do it? And then go do it, get some feedback, and course adjust. You are going to shortcut the amount of time that it takes for you to find and close more customers by massive amounts. You're going to shortcut the amount of time that it takes for you to be successful when you do this. So This is a fast one, y'all, because it's not, like I said, it's not rocket science. Energy and mindset. Learn the tools of the trade. Practice the tools of the trade. Get feedback from the tools of the trade. And feedback is, I did 4 sales calls and none of them were closed. Then we got a problem. We need to solve that problem. And believe that you can solve that problem. You wanna succeed faster? Do these things. Write down all the things that you need to do in your business. Opt in, post on social media, all the things, and then learn how to do them and practice them and get feedback on them. It makes all the difference. Before you go off and write down all the things, ring the bell below so you never miss an Authentic Selling TV with tactical, practical, transparent, and truthful advice on how you can find and close more sales. I believe in you and I believe in your business. Bye, y'all.